take a look at the minutes. This was all about Don and his neighbor. Okay. Anybody have any problems with the minutes? See anything? Can we get a motion to accept them?
I'd make a motion that we approve the minutes. I'll second it.
All right. All those in favor? Okay, so on our agenda for new business is a request for a zoning appeal. So do we have someone to talk to us about that?
Yep.
Okay.
You ready for me?
Yes.
I'm Dan Olson with Watermark Engineering, and we're the civil engineers on the project for the proposed McDonald on North Lincoln. And yeah, our request tonight is to rezone 3 different parcels, combine them, and to rezone them from an R2 district to local business zoning to be consistent with the proposed McDonald's and drive-through that we'd like to bring. I think you've all seen copies of the site plan and the building plans, and any other questions you might have specific to the project that you want to ask. That's what I'm here for. But
we don't have site. We don't have.
I have copies here I can share with you for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Any questions you have on that related to the rezoning or anything else? That's what I'm here for, and I appreciate your time tonight. Copy of the site plan.
Okay.
One question I have is how many entrances are there just on 41?
This is 41 out here.
Okay, I would guess they'd be coming in and going out the same way. I mean, on the 41 side.
Where's he at?
So we're talking about your
Yes.
entrance
I'll
and
come join
exit
you.
to the
Yes.
property.
Here, let's put it right here.
You bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is 41 Lincoln
Yes.
Road. So you're going to come in and go out,
Yes, correct.
and any other places like along the alley or anything?
No, everything else will be landscaping around the perimeter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any fencing?
None proposed at this time.
It said something about there were some mailboxes that might have to be moved.
Yeah, so we've got a couple different things we're working with on the north and south property lines in terms of access east and west, and there's some alleys that are not officially dedicated but that are used. So our proposal is just to keep those operational and do what we need to do to be a good neighbor in that way. But part of that is just there's some overlapping mailboxes that are here. So whatever we need to do to coordinate moving of those would be part of the project.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as far as semis getting in,
Mm-hmm.
how do they come in the front?
Yep.
And
So
they can get all the way around the building?
yeah, we've modeled, it's a 49-foot trailer, semi-tractor trailer that comes about 2 times a week for a typical McDonald's, but the loading doors being on the south side right here.
Okay.
And so they would enter just like cars would, and they would sit right here, take up one drive-through lane, the other would remain operational, and then, yes, they can circulate the side and exit.
Okay, so it's going to be just like Brazil with the 2.
Yep, 2 lanes coming in and
Microphones.
two
Okay,
border
dovetail.
stations.
Okay.
Yep.
And these entrances are offset from the Casey's.
They are offset a little bit from the Casey's, yep.
Yeah, because here's Casey.
Yep, that's right. So we've reached out to, it's an INDOT jurisdiction for the roadway, so we've reached out to them and they're commenting on they had some comments, we may end up narrowing some things and making this an in only and that not, so they're gonna refine it a little bit, but they're okay with it in concept.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see where that would be beneficial.
In only and out only.
Yep, we're open to that.
Because you're going,
Yeah.
you'd be really
Cross-traffic.
confusing.
Yeah, and you get the drive-through traffic here.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
Which offsets Casey's.
and then the workforce one is your neighbor.
yeah, I'm not 100% certain, but
Okay, they just changed their signs, but
Yes.
yeah, it was the
Okay.
Ivy Tech building.
yeah.
And I don't think we have any neighbors here tonight.
This will all be curbs all around the perimeter on the alleys then?
It wasn't planned to be, it was just gonna transition to what's there today, so it would just
Grass.
be, yep. And then we do landscaping around the perimeter.
Okay.
Yep.
And then as far as dumpsters and security lights?
It's probably right there, the dumpster.
Yeah, I can tell you about that. So that is the trash corral. It's 6 foot high masonry with a small shed on the back too. So all our dumpsters will fit in there. It'll be totally obscured from view, and then it'll match the building. Right?
And then lighting?
Yep. These little symbols here. We've got a lighting plan that we prepared around the perimeter. Yep.
And this back edge of the property is landscaping, or is there a privacy fence?
This is all just landscaping back here.
Okay.
So this is the back of our curb, and that's our property line. So there's quite a bit of space there.
Okay. And there's a light, is that a light?
It is.
To shine back there?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
good.
so there's not any big
Yep.
dark spaces?
No, it'll be well lit, but they are full cutoff fixtures, so they're pointing straight down.
Okay. And these are houses back here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Residence back there.
So it's 30 foot of green space then?
Yes.
Don?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Quite a
I
bit.
can't see real, I mean, this
Yes,
is my
it's
small
print.
print, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot better than the apartments.
Yes, it is, it is.
More green space, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of buffer around here. It worked out well.
Okay. And so as far as you guys do you own the property?
They're working on that.
They're working on
Yeah.
that, so we would have to make it contingent on
And
the
we've-
sale.
I'm not sure how you would do that from an in-house procedural standpoint, but we did submit a letter from ownership calling us to do this on their behalf.
It's in the
You have
packet, yeah.
In your packet.
Okay, yeah.
So they could do it contingent on the sale, but the sale would make it binding then at that point. They're gonna give a recommendation to the town board is what this board will do.
Yeah.
But that would cover it for you guys to go ahead and purchase if you were wanting to purchase.
Yep, and that's part of the process for us.
The reason to have it contingent is in case you guys didn't purchase, then they would have to repetition if they wanted to sell to a new property.
Makes sense.
Okay, do you guys have any more questions?
I don't know.
Do we have anyone else that wants to speak?
I'll do that with you.
So you do have a couple emails though. I don't know if you want to read them or you want me to read them.
Sure. Go for it.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to name names or anything, but these are just people. This was advertised on Facebook, and emails were sent to town clerk treasurer. One of them just said, "I'm just letting you know my opinion about bringing McDonald's into town. Personally, I think this will be great for our community and county. It's another choice for people and an employment opportunity for all ages. I don't really see any negatives except maybe the long lines of cars during the first month it is open. And what is better than McDonald French fries?" The next one said, "I think it should be approved to allow McDonald's in Rockville, allow more food choices and local jobs. Approve it. I am unable to attend the Board of Zoning meeting in regards to McDonald's, but I would at least like my voice and opinion to be heard. I'm totally against it. I'm all for a restaurant, but a nice restaurant, not another fast food that serves unhealthy food. This town would benefit so much better with other options such as a grocery store or YMCA.
I've heard the grocery store thing, but we haven't been approached by any grocery stores.
Correct.
Or the YMCA?
You can only address the things that are in front of you. I have no objection as to McDonald's. More jobs will be created, and that would be good for Rockville. Our other fast food places have greatly gone downhill, and McDonald's will be a welcome addition. And yes, do what you can to bring McDonald's here in Rockville. Thank you. And then we need it, please. So you probably ought to make that part of your record, though.
Yes, I will.
Dan, I will
Yeah.
just add in case, I think I sent the board the information, but I know you've probably spoken with Josh, our building
Yes.
commissioner as well. He's reviewed those site plans, and I think amongst the three of us, the only issues were, and they were already addressed, was the mailbox issue, which I believe the mailboxes are actually on the property that you're proposing to purchase.
They are.
So those would need to be moved anyway, and then the light in the front. So
Yes.
just a relocation, which you guys would take care of a relocation. of the street light on 41 is just set right there as one of the entrances.
Yes, we will
So
take care of that.
those were the only two very, very minor issues that
There's 2 or 3 right there.
building commissioner had any issues with.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Okay, do we have anybody else signed in to talk to us? Just interested parties listening, huh? Okay. All right, so we have to go through the findings of fact. All right. First finding, the rezoning of the development standards will not be injurious to the public health, safety, moral, and general welfare of the community. I would say that's a
Say
yes.
yes.
I mean, it's already commercial, there's only a couple, 3 houses left on 41. Second finding, the use and value of the area adjacent to the property included in the rezoning will not be affected in a substantially adverse manner. When we talked about those alleyways that
Yes.
stay open and there'll be some green space.
So that would be yes.
Yep. And number 3, the strict application of the terms of the Rockville zoning ordinances would result in a practical difficulty. This situation should not be self-imposed nor be based on a perceived reduction of or restriction of economic gain. The strict application of the terms.
Meaning, if you held them to what it's already zoned, it would.
Oh, okay, so yes, so we
Yes.
have to change it.
Well, if you're in favor, then yes. And
Yes.
if you're
Yeah.
opposed, then.
And the only other thing I guess we mentioned is that it would be contingent on McDonald's purchasing this 3 parcels.
Yes.
Otherwise, if somebody else buys it, they have to come to us again.
Correct,
Okay,
if that's what you want.
all right, so we have to vote on each? Okay, so we need a motion
I would write the contingent part on it though, too.
right here.
Yeah,
on-
contingent on purchase being finalized to whatever their official name is. I don't have that in front of me, but
Watermark, no?
McDonald USA LLC, I think. Yeah, contingent on their purchase is what I'd write there.
Ronnie, I can take the new one out, but
Okay,
She's gonna,
all right.
if you want.
So you guys have any questions?
I don't.
Okay, need a motion for a vote?
Okay. I'll make a motion we approve.
Okay,
I'll second it.
all right. And the vote? All those in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Okay. Unanimous?
Is
And
it?
I would like to ask, does this property go to Watermark originally during construction, or is this gonna be a sale from Porter's to?
McDonald's USA LLC.
Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And do you have a proposed timeline or anything?
Yeah, we do. We're hoping to break ground midsummer of next year.
Okay.
Earlier if we can.
Everybody say purchase and closing of property?
That would just be in case something fell through and then they wanted to sell it to somebody else. It's not automatically commercial.
You can sign that smaller.
I already have the address up here, but is this, the rest of this sound okay?
Those are minutes.
I like it.
McDonald's USA LLC, is that what it's called?
So I just listed out of this language here.
Okay.
Oh.
For you to sign, if that was.
So Brian owns all that?
Yes.
Yes, he bought it off.
Okay.
So it's,
All right, yes,
yes, yes, and yes. And then sign that.
So the people that wanted Aldi's or Kroger can find me on the street and talk to me.
Yeah. That's it.
Hey, if they want to apply, that would be great.
Well, we have more engine
Make me a
spaces.
copy of that if you would.
Sure will.
And you need to sign that.
Down here, or anywhere?
Anyway.
It used to be Overbeck's Trailer Park.
Yes, is that right?
Actually, when I was born, my parents had a mobile home there. That's where I was, that was my first place.
She worked up at G&M.
Who did? Mrs. Overbeck?
Yes.
Okay.
Were they the gas company over there?
Different,
Different Overbeck.
relate this.
Oh, okay. Well, my father-in-law and mother-in-law bought Junior Overpeck's house on Erie Street when they moved up north. Okay, we have, I don't think so, nothing on the agenda? What do you think? I'll make a motion. All right, I don't see any other business lingering. I'll just take one, you guys. Okay, motion to end the meeting?
I'll make a motion.
All right, I'll second. So Matt and Jeff don't have to do all the work?
It's all right. Heavy lifting? Yeah.
Okay, so
And what time is it? 3:16 or 4:15?
That's the shortest meeting we've had, isn't it?
I know.
All those
That's
in
pretty
favor? All those in favor? Aye.
Let's end this.